Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my continuation of my first leaderboard for Miss Universe 2024. Welcome! So this is already the third part of my regional selection for my first leaderboard from Miss Universe 2024. Part 1 and Part 2 has been uploaded already. Part 1 are my favorites from the African region. Part 2 are from the European region, so if you haven't checked that out, so I suggest go ahead and check them out because they're already in there. So this Part 3 are my top 10 favorite from the Americas. To be honest, I was really struggling in narrowing this group into top 10 because there's a lot of amazing ladies and contenders in this group. But then I made it, I did it, I have to eliminate others considering other factors in comparison with everyone else. So here are my top 10 favorites and let's compare if we share the same list of favorites. Starting with my number 10, Bolivia. Juliana Barrientos. Juliana is half Bolivian, half Ukrainian. She's a biochemist with a diploma in molecular biology, and what's amazing about her is that she also speaks 5 languages. I really think that Juliana would be a great comeback for Bolivia, and she's definitely a very strong contender for a potential placement. She is a beauty, and of course, all of her recent photos and videos were absolutely stunning. I love her performance during the nationals. She's got a strong stage presence, especially during the swimsuit round, and the evening gown was amazing. Although when it comes to the swimsuit, I would love to see a little bit more polishing when it comes to her swimsuit walk, because if I have to compare the two, I think her evening gown performance was a lot stronger. And with that critique in mind, I have seen her recent updates where she is walking in swimsuit, and kudos to her because her walk has improved tremendously. So watch out for Bolivia because she may take one of the spot in the finals. Number 9, Brazil. Luana Cavalcante. She's 25 years old and she's married, and they already have a 4-year-old son. She's working as an actress and a model, and she's also an ambassador of Friends Forever International, which helps the youth in becoming the best version of themselves. Personally, I am a huge fan of Brazil. I love her beauty, I love her styling, especially the hair, because I love that classic and vintage vibe that she's giving. I also love how she has paired that with her demure yet very sexy performance during the swimsuit round at the nationals. For the evening gown, I think her evening gown round and performance and look became the talk of the town after her coronation because of how beautiful her gown was. So I am hoping that she could be able to bring the same level of glamour during the evening gown, especially with that design, or much better at the Miss Universe stage. And all I wanted to see now from Brazil is that winning spark that would make her stand out among everybody else. There's a lot of competing ladies this year. Brazil is good in her own, but I still need to see that winning spark from her that would make her stand out easily. Number 8, Jamaica. Rachel Silveira. She's 25 years old, she's an entrepreneur and a pharmacy student. Jamaica is a super beauty. When I watched her introduction video and speech at the national finals, I was truly impressed and dazzled by her beauty. I think that's the kind of, you know, when you are being called as a semi-finalist at Miss Universe, there's always a video being flashed where they are speaking about themselves, what they're working for. And that's what I immediately got from Jamaica's introduction video at the nationals. I mean, she just looks so beautiful. She speaks incredible. And with that in mind, I think Jamaica got all the right package to bring themselves in the finals. Hopefully, what I'm speaking here is true because she is an incredible candidate and super beautiful too. Also, she became viral because of her answer at the finals, which is full of humor, wit, and confidence. Jamaica may appear as a dark horse and probably an underdog for now, but for me, Jamaica is a top contender. Number 7 goes to Ecuador. Mara Topic. Mara previously competed at Miss Grand International 2019 where she finished in the top 10. It was an iconic year for her, and she is forever embedded at Miss Grand International, having one of the best performances and executions at the national costume competition. Personally, that was also one of my favorite performances, and I'm so happy that she's here. She's making me very excited at what she's going to show us at the Miss Universe stage, especially with the kind of level that she has raised at the Miss Grand International competition. Going back, this was such a fantastic nationals for Ecuador because there's so many front runners competing, so we cannot say that this is an easy win for her. It was a really strong fight for that crown, and I'm so happy that Mara has emerged as the victor. Her national pageant performance is a performance that will stand out because of her technicalities and executions, and that is going to be her major asset. And I just have a feeling that based on her performance, she will be swallowing everyone alive with the performance that she's going to give. She is definitely one of the ladies to watch out in terms of runway performances. Ecuador is one of my favorites this year, and I'm positive that she will give us a show. Number 6, the United States. Alma Cooper, USA, is someone that we must not underestimate. Alma is a U.S. Army intelligence officer. She graduated on top of her class and is the first Afro-Latina to win Miss USA. And what gravitated me towards her is that she's kind of giving me that Crystal Stewart vibe when she was competing at Miss Universe 2008. Very strong contender. She's got a very strong swimsuit performance on her own, especially when she flipped her hair. I mean, that was a beautiful moment during her national swimsuit performance. I think it was the highlight of her performance. She was consistently strong in both rounds, and with the academic achievements that she's got, of course, there was no surprise anymore that she speaks extremely well. USA will definitely be a sure placer, whether in the top 30 or with her caliber, I'd say much higher. Number 5, Puerto Rico. Jennifer Colon. Jennifer is 36 years old, a mother of 3, and previously represented her country at Miss World 2009. What I love about Jennifer is that when age limit has been abolished, she came back, and she came back very strongly. Her national performance was a clear winning performance. Her swimsuit was quite strong. She made a huge impact during the evening gown round, and I know she did well because some of my followers and my friends from Puerto Rico has been speaking so much and so many good things about her, and they've been telling me that her answer at the finals was extremely good, and I can see that with the way she delivered her answer, and based on the translation that I've got, she is an extremely good speaker. And I think this is the advantage of seeing candidates that are beyond the normal age limit, because we get to hear more life lesson, we get to hear more experience, and that is something that we wanted to hear from these group of women, especially from Puerto Rico's Jennifer Colon, who has done so much after her previous participation, which was in 2009. And I think her representation and her participation at this edition of Miss Universe is going to be a huge scream for inclusivity, and I just would love to see her do very well, because she isn't just here because she has broken the walls of inclusivity, but she is equipping herself with the right amount of performance that would hopefully elevate Puerto Rico in a very good spot this year. Number 4, Chile. Emilia Dides. Let me just start by saying that I love Chile very much. And she is a pop singer and also the winner of Rojo, which is a reality show, and I'm just so hyped by her beauty and charisma, especially when she's in front of the camera. You can easily see her stand out, and her beauty is just divine. I mean, her national performance also surprised me by a lot. The national performance was so good, and I would say it is Miss Universe worthy kind of national pageant performance. She was great during the prelims, but she topped it even more during the finals, where she showcased her beautiful figure with her abs, and love her personality as well, and confidence when she was walking on that stage. She was just so good. And for the evening gown, let me just say that this is actually the part where it worries me and makes me nervous when it comes to the Miss Universe Chile organization, because I felt like they really need to work their hardest, explore, and find a way to give Chile this year a very good winning look, because that's what they've been missing in the past editions. This year, they really have to get it right, especially that they've got a very, very strong contender. And even in the track record of Chile at Miss Universe, I'm not really confident at this round. So hopefully, everything will change this year, because Emilia could be a potential winner with the right preparation. Number 3 goes to Dominican Republic. Celine Santos. Dominican Republic is a frontrunner for a reason. She previously represented her country at Miss International 2022, where she finished as 4th runner-up. Her national performance alone just sealed her already as a crown contender this November. I mean, it was one of the most solid and one of the strongest national performances that I've seen in all aspects. The performance that she gave was the performance of someone who would easily sail and someone you would expect to do well at Miss Universe, especially someone that could go as far as top 5 at Miss Universe. Months after her coronation, she still maintained the classic and elegant aura that she gained at Miss International, and now she's bringing to Miss Universe, which I truly, truly love. Absolutely stunning candidate. I am confident with Dominican Republic this year. Number 2, Venezuela. Ileana Marquez Pedrosa. Venezuela is the first mother to win the Miss Venezuela Universe title. She is a graduate of initial education, hence the reason why her social works are so focused on improving kids in terms of education, health, and everything else. Personally, I am also a huge fan of Ileana. She was outstanding at the moment she was crowned and was already sealed as a frontrunner. And even until today, with new ladies being crowned, joining the list, I felt like Venezuela didn't lose her spark. Instead, she went along with everybody else. She went along with the pace, and she keeps on making herself stronger and stronger so that she will not be left behind. And that is such an amazing type of candidate and preparation as well. I am positive that with this caliber, Venezuela will deliver. But my current number 1 from the Americas goes to Peru. Tatiana Calmel del Solar. I love her very much. She previously competed at Miss International 2022 as well, together with Dominican Republic, but Peru finished as 2nd runner-up. When the age requirement, this is such a really good thing to remember, because when the age limit has been abolished, everybody went crazy, and one of the main targets of the pageant fans for a comeback in pageantry is Tatiana Calmel. Everybody's been talking about her. I immediately think of her when the age limit was abolished, and we are so happy that Tatiana gave pageantry another chance, and I'm so glad that she did not disappoint everyone that is encouraging her to do this once again. She competed at the Nationals just to go through with the same process as everybody else, where she slayed the competition so hard. And let me just say this, that Shanice last year set a standard when it comes to runway performances, both in swimsuit and evening gown. And if there is someone this year that could be able to match, or at least that could be able to match that level and technicalities in terms of performance, or even go over that, I think Peru is the one that could beat that. I mean, she is just phenomenal when she's on the runway, and it could be Tatiana that could potentially win the crown this year. I am so excited for Peru because Tatiana has everything to be the next Miss Universe, and I'm so excited for her. She really deserved this, and I would actually be very happy if Peru wins, because this just goes to show that Miss Universe organization could crown someone that goes beyond the age limit that was set before. So this is still breaking the old norms. So I'm so glad, and I'm looking forward to see how things goes. Hopefully Peru could be able to stay consistent until the very end of the competition. But as of now, here are my top 10 favorites from the Americas, and I'm so looking forward to know your thoughts, whether you agree with my list or not. Who would you love to see a little bit higher? Who do you think deserves to be on this list that isn't here? Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.